MTek was started 2005, so it's our 10-year anniversary now, so we've been here for a long time. So I started in 2005. I had deployed previously in 2003 to Iraq with the Marines. After I got back, we were slated to go back in 2004. I wanted a face shield to protect my face when riding up on top of the machine gun turret. Of course, they didn't, at the time, that didn't exist. I went to go purchase it. It didn't exist, so I actually made my own, and then basically learned how to manufacture it myself. So I got hurt in a motorcycle accident, and I wasn't able to go, but all my my buddies were going back. So I continued working with it, and working different materials and stuff, and I was able to start manufacturing them in small quantities and stuff. The fourth generation of the face shield's come a long way. This thing was about ½ a pound. It's very light, and it'll stop just a lead core AK-47 round, 7.62 by 39 at 25 feet. So it's really light. It's come a long way. The first one we did weighed about 2.5, almost 3 pounds. So it was a long way. A lot better materials, and we got a lot more advanced processing, manufacturing techniques and stuff. So it's home. I like the community. I like the atmosphere here. It's a little rough around the edges sometimes, but it's home, and I enjoy it. It's a good place to live. So save lives. We're in it to keep people safe, keep them alive. Obviously, we want to make money too. You got to be able to do that, and keep people safe, keep them alive, lighten the load. We want to make this stuff as light as possible, and we've had to wear the stuff and carry it with us, out through the desert and, through the mountains and that sort of thing. And you typically don't get that perspective. Most engineers and stuff sitting behind desks, like, whatever, it's good enough. And we're constantly like, no, it's not good enough. Make it lighter, make it lighter. We got to wear this stuff around. So we really try to push the envelope as far as weight and the ballistic, protection level that the stuff's offered. So law enforcement, military, foreign militaries, foreign governments, anybody that needs to stay alive. You're not going to wear it in a good place. You wear it in pretty hostile environments, and so this is like an Air Force, what they call an HU-56P. It's a flight helmet. And this is one of the first ballistic flight helmets, that we know of that was made. And we've used some very unique, our processing technology is very unique. And so it allows us to make very highly undercut shapes and geometries that you wouldn't normally get with conventional manufacturing. And so we like to tell people, most helmets and stuff that you make prior to where we are in current time. So the last 30 years of technology, we believe what we have is the next 30 years of armor manufacturing technology. So we've really pushed it and spent a lot of time. We've spent probably 10 years, the entire time. We've used all of our cumulative knowledge of armor manufacture for the last 10 years has gone into this, and we really think we've got the best technology out there. So I think we're really going to push the envelope, rattle a lot of cages, stir up the industry. So that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, the next step is we're going to unveil this new helmet. It's an extremely lightweight helmet for the level of protection that it offers, and it's going to be what we call our flux helmet. It's an undercut, ballistic combat helmet, and it's under 2 pounds for the same level of protection that a conventional 3-pound helmet would weigh. So and that's not just what they call the shell weight. So it's not just the stripped down helmet shell. It's got the rails on it, the suspension, the retention. It's completely loaded out. Should weigh 2 pounds. It's about 2 pounds, so it's really light. It's pretty cool, and it's hard to put that into perspective to understand how amazing that really is for the industry. And so we've used a lot of some of the composite materials we use. The manufacturers have really come a long ways in developing their own materials, and So we're able to use that in conjunction with our processing technology to really take all the weight out and make it as light as we possibly can while offering the best protection available. So it's exciting.